So we are going to ask you to rank the indicators that you provided with to us in the first round. And we are asking that you use the following criteria when considering how you rank these interventions. So that includes, what is the expected crash reduction from the intervention that we're proposing? That involves, is it evidence-based? And will the treatment deliver the expected crash reduction at that location? We also ask you to consider the health impact, okay? So a reduction in deaths and serious injury is the most obvious one from road crashes, but also there may be some other things, for example, impacts from increased active mobility, for example, on cardiovascular health and other types of health outcomes, and not just the reduction in serious injury and deaths. Environmental impact, okay, so that involves decreased air and noise pollution. Removal of roadside vegetation may also have an impact on the environment, not only aesthetic, but otherwise. Public understanding and acceptance of the intervention. So will the road users know how to use the new intervention that's being proposed, and how will that impact driver behavior, for example, at roundabouts? And then feasibility, which is a key barrier that was identified. How feasible is the intervention in the environment, in the country, in the setting that we're working? So this is what the form will look like. It's a Microsoft form, and you will get a question that involves a certain domain of road safety and a certain domain of air quality. And you will basically get some options, as you can see here. We haven't put the text here so that we don't preempt you. And essentially what you do is you take your mouse and you drag each of these interventions either up or down based on the ranking. So we ask that you look at each of the interventions. So in this case, there are 4 under road safety enforcement, and then drag each one of them to the place that you believe it should be. Top is top priority, bottom is bottom priority. And then at the end, we'll show you your results, the results that are made up of your options that you choose today and the options that were chosen last week on Friday. And so basically this diagram shows how many of you ranked each of the interventions as their first choice, second choice, third choice, and so on. And we'll show you this after you've done your first and second ranking. Okay, so this is a QR code for the Microsoft form that we're using to rank. I ask that you please put this onto your phone, and then you can go ahead and answer the questions. As I said, you use your mouse to drag each of the interventions either up or down to rank them. The top is the top rank, the bottom is the lower rank. And again, please consider the criteria that we have given you in terms of how to make your rankings.